Morning, everybody. Using the Arizona Easy Fletcher and tape. So I stick the tape on the Fletches, stick them in, line them up, run my finger over it to make sure it sticks and adheres good. Then I take Swiss Army knife scissors, I get up in there, peel it off. This stuff is not bad once you're used to it. If you buy some, it's cheap on Amazon. That's where I buy it. See how that feather came out of there? I was lucky and didn't pull the tape off completely, so I didn't shred it. Some feathers just don't like this Arizona Easy Fletcher. The clamp is nicer for this, but this is what I have. Alright, so it's all pulled off. Got my broadhead because I like to orient my broadhead in a certain way with my cock feather. Put it in there. Spin it. That was pretty good. Alright. And this is what I do. Line her up. Once that tape sticks, that's where it's at. This is not a foolproof method. You have to be very much on top of your game here. But once you've done a couple, it's tape. It's not the end of the world. Your shaft doesn't have a bunch of tape residue on it. I just wrapped these. They're super pretty. You know, I'd be mad. Like I fletched a couple the other day with glue, and they didn't come out perfect. And I'll press it a little bit. The nice thing is with this arrow right now, it's ready to shoot. I watched a video the other night, guy goes, well, I tip and tail on mine. There's not a problem with that. Now, these will be, I just did 4. Okay. They'll be like my target shafts. Okay. They're pretty similar. And then I just push down like on the quick there, the pith, whatever you want to call it, to make sure that it's all good. This isn't a helical one, this is just a straight. Okay, but it's tape. I could go shoot this right now. I just did these last three. So I got a dozen fletched. 3 fletched, 3-inch. That's how they look. So these ones are all glued. Okay. So just a quick little video on how I fletch. I figured somebody would probably benefit from it because the Easy Fletcher is not as easy as they think it is. It does do all 3 at once, which saves you a little bit of time. We're not necessarily doing this to save time. We're doing this because we enjoy it and we want to do it ourselves. I don't think I'd carry this backpacking, but if you and a bunch of guys were going in for a week and you were worried about your fletches, it's not horrible. But I mean, the only problem with it is some guys like this gap smaller, and you can't. That's where that gap is. That's as close as I can write it up. Which for me is fine, because I shoot, 2 fingers under. So it's a little bit in front of that, but if I wear gloves, I'm not worried about hitting my fletchings. This one didn't come out the greatest, but it'll still fly true. And the nice thing is, when something happens to it, I just peel off a fletch, and then since I do this non-conventionally, I would stick it so that that vein is where it needs to be, and I can replace just one if I have to. But I orient. Even though I camp my bow a little bit, I just like all my stuff to look the same. That way, I should put them in actually this way, and then I can run how Gunshy recommends is cock feather up in his quiver and then cock feather down, and then you have plenty of fletching clearance. This not so much, but hope this video helps somebody. Alright guys, have a good one.